Good day and welcome to Fin24. In studio, we have Charles de Wet, tax partner at PwC. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you very much.
Charles, today I want to chat to you about what your tax projections are for budget 2016. What can the minister do to generate tax revenue? What do you think he's going to do to generate tax revenue?
The minister's in a very difficult place this year. There have been another number of changes in the economy. The budget is significantly under pressure. We've seen SARS collections being quite substantially down, and this is his perfect opportunity to put new taxes on the table or to raise the additional taxes.
And who is that going to impact most?
The people that it is most likely to impact is the man on the street. I think at the end of the day, they are the people that are always the most affected by tax changes. And maybe one should just start with the obvious one. I mean, there are always increases in the sin taxes, the excise on cigarettes and alcohol. That's likely to be increased. I mean, there's a lot of negotiation that goes into that, and there is a plan as far as that's concerned. But given sort of where inflation is, I mean, there will definitely be increases, and I think it's likely that those increases will be above the current inflation rate to try and generate that additional revenue that he needs to balance the budget.
What do you think the finance minister's priorities will be in terms of tax, besides obviously generating revenue?
It's important that the tax system stays stable and that it is predictable, so that we keep on getting foreign direct investment. One of the important things in terms of achieving economic growth, in terms of making sure that people are firstly happy to invest, or in fact happy to expand their businesses, is there cannot be uncertainty as far as tax is concerned. Now we have a good record in terms of having a policy and heading in that particular direction. We haven't seen wholesale changes to that policy. We've seen minor tweaks to it, and I mean, it is important that, especially given the recent changes in December, that he maintains that he shows that we are responsible, that we have a plan that we are working towards, and that the tax environment stays stable from that perspective.
So we're looking at the tax environment staying stable, but would you say that the tax money of South African citizens is being used wisely?
I think one of the things that we've said over a long period of time is that we've seen National Treasury and the South African Revenue Service being very effective in what they do, but where it kind of seems to fall down is on the expenditure side, both in terms of the budgetary controls, and I mean often the way that procurement works. Now we've seen changes over that, and I think we've seen improvements over time, but there's certainly still room for improvement. I mean, we've certainly seen some austerity measures being introduced. The president announced some again, but we need to do more as far as that's concerned, so that the spend is in fact better controlled, and that it builds the country, that it builds the economy, and gives us the stability and the economic growth that we require.